Welcome back to Q&A with Producer Evan. We've got Producer Evan here in studio asking a question.
That's the point of Q&A.
Giving an answer. I forgot my line.
A question.
I forgot my line there for a second.
way.
It's a Monday. It's a Monday. No one blames
What do
you.
I say? Do I say, hold on. No, hold on. Back up real quick. I say,
Rerun the intro.
asking a question, asking your
questions. I think is what you say.
Asking questions.
I think it's your
provide
questions.
answers.
And we
Provide the answers.
Yeah.
and
We answer them.
and I don't remember.
Something like that.
Let's try again.
Happy
tomorrow.
Monday!
We'll try it again tomorrow on Tuesday.
It is okay. Can I at least start this with saying it is the most Monday
Of Mondays.
of Mondays?
I'm with you.
It feels like we've just gotten back from a trip. Actually,
Interesting.
like I'm feeling blessed to be here, but tired.
And
it's a Monday.
I wonder why. Might be a little tired because we might have gone out to Mackenzie Park on Sunday, and Mr. Rice here did a little performance before some Shakespeare went on. So that kind of relates to my question for you guys today. So, my question: when have you been in an uncomfortable situation and still persevered? I'm gonna say persevered. Because Emmett, as you were performing and trying to get people to sing with you in the crowd, I'm like, oh goodness, I could never do that. That is very nerve-wracking to me. So I wanted to know how you guys get through those uncomfortable situations in whatever situation you want to go with.
Be in uncomfortable situations. Just continue to do it. Like, what's the saying? What was it? Who had the embarrassment
I
quote?
love this. It's Austin Butler.
Yeah.
Embarrassment is an underexplored emotion.
Explore it, and you cannot get uncomfortable with anything else in your life. So that's my best advice.
When you heard Mia say that however many weeks ago, did you think about that when you were, or do you think about that when you're now performing? Especially trying to get crowd engagement.
Honestly, beforehand, I was really tempted. The only problem was that this logistically wouldn't work. But in the beginning of the show, there was somebody who was climbing a tree. And I was thinking, I could only allude back to a Pearl Jam performance back in the 90s where he climbed on top of the set.
Oh,
so I was thinking, what if I climbed up on that tree and sang?
Be your own Eddie Vedder. That's
exactly.
crazy.
So the only problem is the microphone is stuck on the stand. My guitar is on a cord. So if I were to do it, I'd have to take, I don't know how I would be able to pull it off. Maybe one of you guys pull the mic up and just hang it up into the tree.
Just throw it to you.
Scream into it.
Yeah, we'll have to show you this iconic clip of Eddie Vedder
I
from
was
Pearl
trying
Jam.
to picture this, like logistically, like how it could have been done.
Even flow.
I'm sure that was really accurate. Yeah.
Great Chicago singer. Even though Pearl Jam is Seattle, Eddie Vedder is from Chicago. Big Blackhawks fan as well.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool.
Mia, what about you? What's an uncomfortable situation that you felt it in the time but powered through it?
This morning. Just a second ago.
This whole show.
What I was gonna say is like I'm mildly uncomfortable all the time. No, I don't. Ooh. Okay. No, I have some. Okay, so here's what I'll say. I have less anxiety here. Well, when I first started, absolutely, but I have less anxiety like here in the studio because at this point, like I know my team and I have no problem. It's also like I can kind of like dissociate from the cameras a little bit of like I know my team in the back and my team that's out here in the studio and like I don't see anyone else. So it's really easy to kind of like be yourself and like laugh between breaks and like we're always talking and like it feels very comfortable. The second you put me in front of people and like an actual audience, I'm quite uncomfortable. I am. There was a speaking event that I did somewhat recently, where for one I was quite a bit younger, I think, than everyone else that was there, and I had done the event a prior year and knew a little bit more what to expect this time around. But I do think, and it was an event having to do with younger kids over in Walton County. And I knew what to expect this time around, which made me feel less flustered than the previous year. But I think maybe with my age and with having a younger brother as well, I have a harder time kind of taking on like maybe like a mentor leadership adult role, and instead I am very much, I don't know what happens, the big sister in me takes over every time. But that was like definitely a little uncomfortable for me, because part of it is I'm having to judge the skills of these young kids and their speech and communication, and it's almost hard for me because it's not like I don't speak perfectly every single time, and yeah, like I'm in this role, but like I never want to rate a child on their ability to hold a conversation. Like the fact that they're even willing to do an event like this, like that's already kudos to you, gold stars for everyone. So that was uncomfortable. And then at the end of it, this is so dumb, but it was the first thing that I thought of, so I'm gonna go ahead and like say it. Was at the end of it, they like brought all like the judges up, and they were like, oh, would you guys want to like share with everyone? And it was like with this school, would you guys like to share with everyone like who you are and whatever? I wasn't prepared for that part, so I was handed the microphone. I don't remember what I said. And it was like just children. It was just kids, and I still hated it. Like I'm not really great at public speaking with an audience like that. So that's uncomfortable for me. I don't like public speaking.
Would you want to do more to try and get better at public speaking, or
yes,
is it?
Yes, and I probably should if I'm going to be in a communications field and I'm going to be an anchor. I should probably know how to like speak. I'm like embarrassed talking about it like right now. It's very.
You're persevering.
I'm really trying to. I'm really trying to, but I also feel like that's being honest, and that's the truth. Is I have no problem in front of the cameras, but put me in front of a group of people and I get super, super flustered. So
I'm with you, and I think you put it great. We're just like in a room here. You don't really feel it until you're out in the real world, and I'm assuming the same thing when you started.
Because me, and they're right there.
You're right. What's up? I assume same thing for you with music, where when you're originally writing your own music, the butterflies, not everyone, so I don't want to speak for you, but I assume most people have some pretty big butterflies in their stomach the first time they perform one of their own like personal songs and everything like that.
A little bit, not too much. It's just on how much you prepare.
He's just a cool guy, so he looks fear right into their its eyes. So
it's one life,
right?
Might as well just take full advantage of everything you got. So
yeah, I'm with you. For me, quickly, I will share. You guys know I went to college with a film degree, and it was always the scariest thing to show. I was always so excited to show my short films, but it is also scary where I've been working on this for months, and for the most part, you probably only had like 2 or maybe 5 of people like help you. So they kind of know what's going on, but they're not seeing the edit. They don't see the final product. So I feel like in that, where when you're in film, you're just part of one piece, and then seeing the whole thing come together is always nerve-wracking, because especially when I work on a film, someone else's film, I don't want to ruin their lighting or anything like that. So showing off,
responsibility.
Yeah, exactly. Huge responsibility. So when I show my films that other people worked on, I don't want them to feel like they didn't do anything either. So it was always the biggest. I couldn't even watch my own work that I'm so excited to show off. But when we're in just this class set, which is like 30 people, I'm not in a theater showing this off, but it's something I want to keep working on, and I think through this has helped me try and perfected my speech a little bit, and I don't know, I still fumble all over myself, but
you're doing great.
I appreciate it, I didn't sign up for this, but I gladly volunteered. So.
Well, that's a little bit like how I feel about morning anchor, where it's not what I
applied for.
Yeah, came to this job thinking I was going to be doing, and then opportunity arose, and I don't know why I don't know.
I think everyone out there can tell you why you are here.
Oh, that was sweet.
I'm gonna cry.
It's true. I mean, life is just constantly evolving, and fixing problems that are in the current to make your life better, and there'll be new problems. So, you just got to keep on adapting.
Amen.
Can I add one last thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
So when you were talking about putting together your different projects and then having people watch it, I still feel that way. Our Earth Day special, I feel like I was literally just like sitting here and like, oh my gosh, is everyone in the back gonna like it? Is the response gonna be good? Like, is anyone in our station even gonna watch it? Like, that's not in the morning, it hasn't seen like the work that goes into it. What's the response gonna be? We're working on something for this week, kind of teasing ahead to Thursday. We're working on something that's gonna happen during this hour, and I believe it's gonna take up the entire hour. And I'm super, super excited for it, but it is very different when you're working on this project yourself and you're like kind of falling in love with like the work that you're putting together, but then having other people watch it is still like,
it's vulnerable. It really is.
Because I put all this work into it, and I know what I did, and I know I did the best that I could, and I want it to be able to be for an audience and be for everyone. And especially, I'll also say that this Thursday, what's coming up, is something that I'm very, very unfamiliar with. So for it to be something I'm unfamiliar with, also wanting to do it justice for those who are involved with this hobby of sorts, wanting to do it justice for them, but then also being authentic in myself and the fact that I don't know it.
And that is the name of the game here, of putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation and trying to persevere through it. So.
I don't know if I asked all the right questions because I don't know what I don't know.
Exactly.
But also shouldn't be afraid of asking the right or wrong questions. That's what journalism is. So get out of my own head.
There you go. I think we've learned a lot about ourselves these past, 12 minutes or so. So I hope you guys enjoyed our thought process, and hopefully maybe you got inspired to get out of your own comfort zone. So, with that being said, on my Facebook, producer Evan WJHG, I want you guys to tell me an uncomfortable situation you had been in and just powered through, where we have been a lot of hobby-related stuff. What about work-related? I know when I applied to be here, I was uncomfortable. That was big, uncharted waters for me. So, I'd love to know what you guys have to say.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, stay weird. We'll be back in just a bit to check in with Sean Brown.